The bold and the beautiful airs today, Taylor finds out that Brooke spent time alone with Ridge. Brooke confronts Hope, and Liam tells Wyatt about his night with Hope. Ridge, Thomas, and Zende are admiring the boho chic clothing a model is wearing in the main office of Forrester Creations. Thomas praises Zende for the work he put into his design. He wants to demonstrate to the public that they are a serious force. Hope enters and is astounded by the clothing. Liam and Wyatt discuss business at Il Giardino before talking about Bill and Ridge. Wyatt inquires about yesterday night's family meal, but Liam shrugs and says he and Hope had a date night. Wyatt makes fun of his brother, who requests that he cease. They definitely needed the time together, he tells Wyatt. Taylor is greeted by Brooke in the design office, who reports that they have received a ton of interest since they revealed Thomas was back on the phone. She looks forward to Hope. Taylor asks Ridge how last night's family meal went. About that, Brooke mews. Liam, Hope, and the kids were unable to attend. Taylor believes she rescheduled, but finds out that Brooke and Ridge ate supper by themselves. According to Brooke, Hope opted last minute to spend time with Liam by himself while planning sleepovers for the kids. So it was just you and old Ridgie, Taylor wonders. Brooke responds, yep. The model in the boho dress approaches Thomas in the main office. Thomas accepts her request for a drink and promises to call the model. Ridge expresses his admiration to the Hope for the future team as she leaves. No one completes tasks as quickly as Thomas, claims Zende. Hope concurs, saying he certainly does. Brooke explains to Taylor in the design studio that nothing happened, it was simply supper with Ridge. Brooke responds by saying she ordered takeout when Taylor makes fun of her cooking. Taylor is happy that they can discuss Ridge and is impressed by how far they've gone. She continues, I trust you. Taylor is reassured by Brooke that she is sincere about their pledge. While guys come and go, girlfriends are there forever. They kiss, but they both turn away. Wyatt had heard Liam's account of Thomas saving Hope from falling off the riser at Il Giardino. According to Wyatt, he would have done much more than simply push the man. Liam would never agree with Hope on Thomas because he doesn't think there is a finer man. I don't trust Thomas, but I do trust Hope. But now that she's here and has praised him for his patience, he feels better than he did last night. He can be certain that Thomas won't try to ruin their marriage because of this. Hope and he haven't connected like that in a while, he says, albeit there were a couple of moments where she seemed a little off, I guess. He remembers that as soon as it was over, she got dressed and went up to her mother's. By the time I arrived, things were tense. Hope was anxious. Ridge informs Thomas and the others in the main office that Sheila is still healing from her heart attack and will be put in jail. Teamwork makes the dream work, they all concur. Ridge commends Hope for making the wise choice to put Thomas back on the line. You guys work well together. Taylor and Brooke talk about Sheila's hospitalization in the design studio. Ridge peeks in as they discuss how they assumed he was off exploring, but in reality, he was in town attempting to catch Sheila. I don't know how we can even begin to thank him, adds Brooke. Taylor wonders if he overheard them talking about his supper the night before when Ridge appears. Ridge claims it was fantastic. Brooke nods and says yeah, it was. Taylor scans the two people. Before returning to the previous night, Taylor makes fun of Ridge for thinking it odd that she and Brooke are friends. Taylor observes that Brooke no longer arrives downstairs wearing a seductive nightgown. Ridge appreciates how well they get along and how peacefully the families are now. Hope and Thomas are reportedly working hard across the hall, he continues. He is happy with them. Brooke decides that she has to talk to Hope and departs. They're up next for a family supper. Taylor informs Ridge. She will postpone if the kids can't attend. I'm joking, we'll be alright. I believe so, Ridge nods. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Bold Media Point, and stay with us.